One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them. The Mustangs will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cardinal offense will take the field to get things underway. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win, so it'll be a fun individual matchup.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Gets it past the marker. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. The short hands, it's Lewis. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. No, the officials are saying he was out of bounds, and the quarterback might want to rethink taking a chance like that. Here comes the heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
So SMU's offense will go to work for the first time today. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence.
Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up. And you could tell QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford. projector to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
They've been talking about this one all week inside the MAC, guys. Let's give you a quick recap of how it went down. Ohio notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Athens is worth its weight in gold to the Bobcats. A busy day in the MAC, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Using his legs, it's Applewhite. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. He'll go to the sneak.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that first down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Here's the give off the left side. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To throw, it's Duff. The throw to the outside is complete. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the Mustangs get enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. Great move. Now he's got room. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd. Unloads to the wideout. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. Offense in a bunch formation. On 4th down, going to the air. Using the quick game. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the single back. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Duff. Fires into the end zone. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's got an open man. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Stanford lines up to punt it away. All the way back to the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Turning it on. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Looking downfield, it's Duff. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. He leaves it with his back. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Mustangs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense stiffened on the last play. Now it's 3rd and goal again from the 2. The give. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Lewis. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. Here's a heat. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Cooper. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. To the air, it's Duff. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Got his man on the outside. For just a second, let's take a big picture view of SMU. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. You play so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
Makes the catch. Guys, let's have a look at SMU. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The RPO, it's complete. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking downfield on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Duff. Firing to the right, complete. They'll immediately call timeout. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on first down. Trying to set up the screen. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the big fella. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto.
Stanford will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The play action fake. Finds the tight end. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Looks as if he's going to run it. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And he's brought down after a nice game. Stanford at the line on first down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line.
I like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, SMU. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Stanford with a lot of options here on second and short. They'll try the run. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Stanford going back to work with another first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Lewis. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And now on second down for this offense. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The toss to the outside. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Oh, they're after him. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They're going to go for it on fourth down, and remember, from this spot, they can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Runs through the tackle. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to impose their will with the run. Got enough for the first down. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that's a first down for the offense.
That's caught. It's Brown. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Duff. Fires to the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mustangs line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Hand off from the shotgun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it on the outside. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
SMU 17.
Handoff from the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Black. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
First and goal, Cardinal.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinal! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Dropping back, it's Duff. Quickly to the tight end. Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. And the Mustangs come to the line needing just inches for the first down.
And the QB sneak has been around for 4,000 years. Obviously some exaggeration, but so hard to stop. Quarterback gets it, starts to burrow behind that offensive line, and now you got the push behind with these guys. It's almost impossible to stop.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. Right on the money. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Mustangs come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. They'll run play action. Quickly out to the tight end. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's first down at the 27. The give on the option. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Got 3 on first down, it's 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold on.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking to throw, it's Duff. It's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Mustangs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the open. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He caught it. Touchdown Mustangs. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Black. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And the throw to the left sideline is incomplete. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. Motion from the wideout. On third down, he drops the throw. Get it out on the screen. Open space at the 25. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Caught behind the line. It's Black. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quick release on the RPO.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Catch in the middle, it's Cooper. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap to the back. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run the counter. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Snap in the shotgun. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! Quick strike through the air for the score. And we've got a tie game in the waning moments.
Such a good game, back and forth, back and forth. This is why you do all the conditioning, all the work in the offseason. Late in the game, everybody's tired. Who's going to make that play that you never forget?
The extra point here would tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw, it's Duff. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Mustangs will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. A very productive run gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Black. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on 3rd down. It's 56 yards out from here. From the gun, wants to pass. Safe little shovel pass. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Big-time kick late in the 4th quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Duff. They've got the screen set up. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. To the air on 1st down. Got a man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Pressure coming. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got it. Touchdown, SMU. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Finds his tight end. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Fires to the wideout. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. He's looking to pass. He's taking a deep shot. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you've been